within 35 feet of Protas, he's going to get a stick on it.
Covers a lot of ground. Corrales' wrister is swallowed up by Logan Thompson, taking it right in the chest. Bruins will be hosting the Blackhawks. As driving in is Arvidsson. Got his second hand on his stick and is swatting this one out of the air, but it stays behind the goal line.
That just makes it tough to defend. Where is he?
Goal line play. Strong off his skate and caromed on goal. And Swayman again able to react to a play that wasn't designed to wind up on net.
He was doing so, but you can see it was a good keep-in at the far side. Strome then walks the line. He's trying to make a pass to Dubois, and yes, Dubois did take a stick up high from Jeannot, but this was an intended pass. It ends up being a dangerous play off McAvoy, and alert. He's missed the mark on both.
Chychrun pulls up. The streaking McMichael did all he could between the legs to get it on goal. Not much behind it. Chychrun playing the offside, able to knock that one down with his skates. This one flung to the net off from Swayman. Ovechkin tried to glove it down. Couldn't quite get it to his stick as he hit the ice. Chychrun across. Sandin. Far side Protas. Has some space over there. Steps into a shot that ricocheted back out and away from Swayman. Sandin, another keep in. Just one shot on goal for the Caps on that power play, but a lot of zone time and some chances as Geekie powers his way and got it over. Lindholm, one more pass and an incredible save by Thompson. Had to cover a lot of ground going from left to right and kicked it out. Another chance. Thompson spun around in his net, able to keep it out. And the Caps control. Both goaltenders have looked pretty good in the early going. Arvidsson. Zacha stepping in, shooting, kicked away, left leg pad of Thompson. Fed to the line. McAvoy's shot, gloved and held. Caps have a chance to clear, and they will. Here's Sordiff taking it wide, taking a wrister, bounced off Swayman. Loose puck still floating around the net. Fraser Mitten beating to the puck. Strome on for Ovechkin. He's got Protas to the net. Ovechkin shoots, saves Swayman, rebound. Stuck there as Ovechkin was knocked down by McAvoy. To just let it all out and go play his game. He found it. He said it felt like more of that playoff type hockey that he was so successful with the season prior. Playing for gold for Team USA. Starts with a carryover power play for the Washington Capitals after a late penalty called on Joakim Harju. Over a minute of power play time here for Washington in the third.
Why, and how can you blame him for that?
5 seconds left before Joakim Harju will return as Chychrun sets up. Ovechkin, wrister, wide of the net, coming around towards Wilson. Out of the box is Joakim Harju. Wilson from the dot with a shot, swallowed up by Swayman. Bruins penalty kill, a concern coming into this season. Still have a minute to go here as Chychrun shot right into the chest of Swayman. They plan on playing with an edge, so you're going to need a good penalty kill. They did not have one last year, and you think about Marchand and Coyle. Throw in Brandon Carlo, guys that are no longer here as this is juggled
what a
and
save.
held by Logan Thompson.
He was up for it with some good hands. This is an innocent one here, and he just pushed it right to the most dangerous area of the ice, and Kastelik's right there, but Thompson's glove after Kuznetsov takes that shot, the former Minnesota Wild, and a good recovery.
Pastrnak handed to Geekie. Top line for the Bruins that so much of their offense was generated from as Down walks in and Swayman out well above his crease, challenging to make the save. Not a lot to shoot at for Nick Down. Swayman been on the top of his game. He's stopped all 13 so far for Boston.
109-time Rocket Richard Trophy winner. I said, heads up.
Could be a breakaway. Here comes Arvidsson, denied by Thompson. A clean breakaway here in his regular season debut here tonight.
Here's the push-up play right there, and Arvidsson in all alone. He tries to go for a quick wrist shot and surprise the goaltender by going underneath his stick or between the heel and the skate.
Lori will come retrieve it. This time he's able to get away from the first altercation, but Tom Wilson finishes the check again.
And here comes Kastelik right here.
Right after him.
Fights that one off right there. And here's a big hit by Tom Wilson on low ride there.
Pastrnak swats that one down to Geekie. Couldn't quite settle it while he was in the middle of the ice. He's able to shake Wilson there, and now he's trying to get away from John Carlson. Pasternak's pass. Zadorov will return it. Pastrnak, wrist shot, scores! Lots of traffic in front of Logan Thompson. Pastrnak got it to the net, and the Bruins have the lead. Like you knew it was coming.
Well, good work on the boards to make the play back to the point, and then just a C-nice shot through a maze of players. McMichael has his man tied up. I thought it might have glanced off something, maybe the stick right there of Karlsson, and it finds its way in the net. And that's what I'm talking about. You know, they haven't had all the shots. If I'm not mistaken, that's the 9th shot on goal.
Ovechkin on the right wing wall. And weaving his way through his Chikrin. Pass, Ovechkin shot! Followed by Swayman. Just as the penalty to Kastelik expires. He's out. Just fumbled that puck. Duhaime. On for sort of trying to get it to the front. Save made, rebound. Van Riemsdyk had it.
The missing camp. So there's a couple of things here you look at. I mean, that's a great left. The only surprising thing is he's only had 160 or more season. Man, oh man, what a consistently great career. Legs have looked real good in this opening game for Karlsson.
In his 17th NHL season. This one knocked down. Tom Wilson scores! Tom Wilson finally puts one past Jeremy Swayman. It's all time.
Clean, but it was a riser. He does a good job at the blue line on Lindholm. And then it takes the pass that was in his skates, and our AT&T connected cam shows how high this got up, how quickly it got up. Arvidsson was the closest one. It might have glanced off his stick a little bit there, and then beat the goaltender Swayman, who has been perfect in this game.
Just the second power play for Boston in this game. They didn't register a shot on their first one back in the first period.
No, but they fanned on one by Geekie.
Here's Pastrnak with some space. McAvoy to the net. They find Lindholm, and he scores!
What a pass that is by Pastrnak. A goal and 1 assist in this game. I mean, you talk about selling and selling and selling. Pastrnak down the left side is a righty to Lindholm. 4 righties and 1 lefty on this power play unit. Stretch pass was perfect, and there, oh my God, what a pass. Just what an exceptional play here. Head up all the way, took a peek, lays it flat. Look at how he leans into this here. I mean, sells it like you read about and puts it right into Lindholm, who I thought was going to snap it on a one-timer, but he held on to it. Got around Dowd with McAvoy in the crease. McAvoy was tied up in knots by Faravari, but is there any discussion about goal?
Why do you work on the jersey after this game?
Yeah, right, the B, absolutely.
Husnudinov trying to barrel his way through, and a save made by Thompson as he came out to challenge Husnudinov.
Maybe trying to go between the arm, but he makes the play on Sandin on the dump in, and then right there he gets a good look at it, good wood on it. Sandin's a good skater, and he can't catch up. And before Sandin tries to maybe lift his stick, it ended up...
Elevates this one into the zone. Eyssimont, Lindholm's lost his helmet as Tom Wilson just barreled over Mikey Eyssimont. Coming to blows.
Yeah, and just before that, here's that big hit right there by Wilson. And he just goes through Eyssimont right there. Clean hit, big, powerful.
Now Dubois. Far side, Strome, Dubois in front, tap, not a left behind it. Chikrin up in the air, off the top of the net, down at the side. Digging for it, Ovechkin. It comes free behind, and Zadorov will ice the puck.
Ovechkin will come and he'll wipe off that visor of his. I'm not sure if they're going to have a timeout at this point. Is he going to wait for as long as he can? Referee's giving him the benefit, kind of pointing to him about the timeout. Referee's asking Carberry if he's calling the timeout. Bruins bench is looking over here. No one's called the timeout. Then he's saying, referee, let's get everybody out there as we take a look at that replay. Sorry, guy, I'm caught up with the...
None of those 13 shots have gone in. Strome off the draw. Can't quite get it. Pastrnak springs Geekie with an open net and he'll put it away. The Bruins win the critical face-off. Geekie hits the empty net.
Right-hander, you can see he gets down low here against Strome, and it looked like the Capitals were going to regain control of that.
Here's Protas. Chance for Strome, kicks it over. One more save for Swayman. Puck cleared away and out to center. And Jeremy Swayman, an exceptional performance. The Boston Bruins winners on opening night.